Now, some people who are against the legalization of marijuana will sometimes claim that it's a gateway to harder drugs, while those who support the legalization say it can help fight opioid abuse. You can find studies that support both of those claims, but there is no question that the opioid epidemic is weighing heavily on communities across the country. Corey Rangel talking to both Republicans and Democrats about fighting it side by side.
It's one of the few things that brought Democrats and Republicans together. Congress passed a bipartisan bill to address the opioid epidemic, and this week the president signed it into law.
Opioids is definitely an issue where there's a lot of bipartisan agreement. We saw the Senate pass their version of the opioid legislation 99-1. The House also overwhelmingly passed legislation back in June the first time around to address this issue.
It's a bipartisan issue that's affecting everybody.
On average, a person dies from an opioid overdose every 8 minutes, according to the CDC.
Right now, we're in a point in our society where every average person, everyday person is affected by this. So one pill kills.
The impact of the problem is so big, it forced both political parties to come together to pass a bill that will boost programs to treat addictions, keep a closer eye on prescriptions, and promote research to find new drugs that are not as addictive.
I think the next step is to start enacting some of the changes that this legislation offered, because in a lot of ways this was a comprehensive bill, but we need to see what's going to be most effective and what works.
For The Race, I'm Corey Rangel.